Good evening, everyone. I am Rohan Kulkarni, your host for today in the podcast of Finovate Summit 2026. With me, I have a distinguished guest, Professor Dr. Sarit Kumar, an IIM IIT alumni and international consultant fusion courses. So, welcome, Dr. Sarit Kumar.
Thank you, Rohan.
Yeah. Uh, Today, we are going to discuss about the Finovate Summit 2026, which is happening on 28th February at Denison Hotel. I would like you to talk about what exactly is this summit.
See, Rohan, you have to understand. To answer this, I have to take you back a bit because pre-corona times. Now, pre-corona, the systems of workmanships, whether in the corporates or whether in the education institution, it was basically very mundane and it was very functional oriented. Okay.
Yeah.
And when corona came in, it got this requirement of the fusion courses came up, and more so ever with an AI and cybersecurity and blockchain. This requirement further strengthened. So Finovate as an event is basically moving around fintech.
Okay. One more thing people would like to know is what does Finovate Summit mean to the people of Hubli Dharwad?
See, Hubli Dharwad is basically if you ask me, it's a mecca of MSME and SME.
Yeah.
Now, what I have seen in the last 1 year coming to Hubli for the other assignments and all, and working with some of the manufacturing units, they do need this expertise. This expertise is very freely available in Mumbai,
Yeah.
in Bangalore, in Delhi. But somewhere or the other, the people, those who are from the MSME and SME sector, are lacking this. Now, some of them are, going to the IITs and IIM and getting their resource trained.
Yeah.
But the IITs and IIMs is at a cost. So, and everybody cannot,
Afford.
afford it.
Yeah.
So, what we thought is that we will give this ecosystem to the MSME and SME as a CSR activity,
Okay.
and IBMR has powered this to take it up across North Karnataka. We will not be covering this, and we will also like to showcase it across Bangalore and all the center areas, where we will try to showcase that whatever is the fintech activity which is going on, it can be scaled up.
And one more question which always lingers in my mind. Finovate Summit, what is the outcome? Who is it going to benefit?
Finovate Summit is basically going to benefit the SMEs,
Okay.
the MSMEs, the student at large, whether it is a BTech student or whether it is a
BBA,
BBA, BCom,
MBA.
MBA, MCA,
Okay.
as well as MCom. They're all going to get benefited by this summit. The biggest benefit which Finovate can give you is people will start looking big.
Huh.
They will not be thinking like a frog in the pond.
Exactly.
Now, when you come to these class 2, class 3 towns, the student as well as the corporate at large, they think very conservative. Now, this fintech will basically explain them how to think broad, how to dream big, and how to make big things achievable.
Okay. One more thing, as you told, it will be beneficial to the students. I understand students come with a learning curve and they take the benefits. Let me, ask you about startups and innovation. What is in it for startups and innovators in Finovate Summit?
See, this summit basically recognizes people who have ideas, people who know how to convert the idea into a reality. And this is one ecosystem where we will be accepting those ideas, and we were giving them a pitch to explain those ideas. And not only explain the ideas, we are also helping them to showcase that idea to the prospective investors.
Okay.
And we are also giving them an ecosystem where they can discuss with the investors, and also come into an ecosystem where they can partner with them and convert this idea into a reality. And I feel that this platform which we have created, it will give the startup and the invention, those who are having inventive ideas, to make it into a prototype process.
Okay.
And that prototype process can be brought into the field.
Okay. One more thing, with the people participating in the Shark Tank and other such competitions, don't you think the startups are going towards valuation than value driven?
See, it's combined. You have to go for valuation, and you have to be value driven also. Tell me one thing, Rohan. If you are not value driven,
Hmm.
what type of valuation you will get? So, in order to get a real big chunk, you should be first value driven. Any business, Rohan, that you do should be value proposition business.
Okay. One more thing. What do you think going forward in next 5 years? Which sectors are more dominating?
See, next 5 years, what I feel is the conventional science will evaporate.
Okay.
Your conventional science, when it comes to BTech, this computer science engineering, instrumentation science, ECE, all this will evaporate. What is going to now move forward is you will have AI,
Yeah.
you will have blockchain, you will have IoT, you will have
Cyber security.
cyber security. All these courses will take a front row seat. Now, whichever engineering college is not giving importance to this, they are going to die down. I'll be
Okay.
telling you very openly because
Okay.
it is a very clear cut rule working in the IITs. I found out by the time you are in the third semester, third year, whatever you have learned in the first year has become redundant.
Absolutely.
Absolutely redundant. So, if that is the space at which a technology is changing, if you don't change, you will die.
Yeah.
That is one. Second thing, which is very, very important, is the innovation system is not only theory. The innovation system has to be a new thing because you are dealing with Gen Z right now. You are not dealing with Gen Y or Gen X right now. Now, this Gen Z has the whole lot of information in a palm top.
Okay.
Gen X, where I belong from Gen X, Rohan, you might be belonging from Gen Y. Gen Y is basically a generation which has been with technology, but from a very initiation stage. But Gen Z has taken a birth in this technology. So now, when they are going out in the field, they will be highly technically qualified, more than their professors. If the
Yeah.
professor is into a system of teaching which is very redundant, they expect the professors to be more techno oriented.
Yeah.
And that is why I started my discussion saying that post corona,
Yeah.
the education system change, type of doing business change, and those companies who are really adapting this, they are only growing. Whichever company is into the old formulations, which I have seen in Hubli, they are slowly dying down.
Okay. Okay. I understand. It's uh, all the three X, Y, and Z are here together sorting out a issue which is evolving.
Absolutely.
And one more thing, what makes a startup ready for investment? When you say we are getting the startups, around 50 to 60 startups are coming in Finovate Summit,
Hmm.
and what makes them investment ready?
See, the first and foremost thing is their idea should be very livid.
Huh.
Their idea should be so hard hitting that it attracts people to listen to the idea. More than idea, they have to be ready for a prototype. Ideal situation is if you're calling these startups and stalls, they have to be ready with a prototype. Simple idea will not do. I would request when you are telling these startups and the stalls to come, let them come with an idea prototype. Because when you seeing is believing, when an investor sees the prototype, he will understand whether to invest it or not because that prototype gets converted into a business
Yeah.
workable idea. So, that prototype changes. Or if you cannot bring a prototype, your idea should be explained in the form of a presentation.
Okay.
You have to give a presentation where, let me tell you, today ROI is the major thing which an investor sees. Now, if your idea is not culminating into an ROI, return on investment, investor is not going to pull in the money. The investor should also get a confidence that around this ROI, how is the marketing pitch? How is the supply chain pitch? How is the HR pitch? And the most important thing today is how is the production pitch? If all these four gets combined and the central focus is ROI, then definitely he will get an investment.
Okay. So now, one more important question a lot of people have in mind. People at IITIM get funding and other colleges, other people don't get funding. Is that true, Professor?
No, I'll tell you one thing, Rohan. This is a myth.
Okay.
First 30 seconds to 60 seconds, definitely the brand will support you. If you come from IITIM, it will support you to get an initiation of pitch. But why IITIM gets funding, I will tell you. It is the process which they go through in the institute. That 4 years of engineering is basically totally a consultative engineering which they learn.
Okay.
Whereas engineering colleges in this part of the area are still in the theoretical base. There is a lot of incubation happening during the ecosystem of IITs and IIM. There is a lot of pitch happening during their 4 years and 2 years stay in their respective campus.
Okay.
There is a lot of you can say the evaluation pitch happening from who's and who of the industry in these colleges. So what is happening is the student's brain gets so opened up, so very much opened up, that they start innovating ideas. When they start innovating ideas and when they start confluence of various ideas into a fusion level, they get funding. Whereas students here, they are presently only at a tech level. They have not really redefined the teaching process at this. So we cannot do it in one day, but we will definitely tell them what is the teaching process which has to be evolved.
Okay. And one more thing, Professor, do you think the funding scenario has changed what is now and 3 years back what it was?
Funding scenario is, I think, more dependent on ROI today. Today, any angel investor who is going to invest, what he is going to see is in the next 6 to 12 months, whether I am going to get my seed money back or not. Point number one. Point number two, what he sees is after getting the seed money, what is the multiplication factor of the business for the investments which I am doing.
Yeah.
If we can cater to these two things, an angel investor, let me tell you, Rohan, how they work is they never take the money back. They prefer in multiplying their investment opportunities.
Exactly.
But what they would like to know is not only their investment opportunities get multiplied, the ROI also gets multiplied.
Yeah.
So this is the change which has happened in the last 3 years.
Okay.
3 years back, the investor used to be very happy by giving you some funding. After maybe 20% extra returns, they will exit out.
Exit out.
Whereas today, the investors go on
100x.
Exit policy has reduced a lot.
Okay. And one more thing which always haunts me, what mistakes the founder does when it comes to a pitching platform?
The biggest mistake which a founder I have seen in most of the pitches which a founder does is, one is he's very conservative.
Okay.
Second thing, what the founder does is he is so entwined into the financials that he feels that kitni jaldi, how fast I can get my basic money back.
Okay.
Now, when you are in that mindset, again you will become a very conservative businessman.
Okay.
And a conservative businessman can grow from 1x to 3x. He cannot go from 1x to 300x.
Yeah.
Understand that to grow to 300x, you have to think broad.
Okay.
You have to think that, look, initial there might be hiccups. Don't exit out with the initial hiccup, because you cannot do business with a sure shot, criteria. I mean, if you, wherever you put money and you start making money, you're God, man.
Yeah.
So you're going to make some mistakes. Give sort of very refinement formations of those mistakes and learn from their mistakes, and don't repeat those mistakes. The next level. So every failure is a big learning.
What is that you would like to see in a startup founder different from an employee boss kind of a CEO? What is that you want?
See, the most important thing which a startup founder must have is that his investment and his funding is properly, you can say, balanced.
Okay.
You should not take a funding so much and you hardly invest anything. Then you are basically, if a funder is funding you, say 80% of your investment, be very prepared that he has liked your idea, he has confidence in you, but when it comes to profit sharing, he will take away the 80%. So once an employee, always an employee.
Always an employee.
You will not be an owner.
Owner.
So that is it. That is what I'm telling you. You will not allow anybody to come more than 40% of your,
always maintain 51%.
51% should be with you.
With us. Then only your
However amount of money is coming.
Yeah. One advice for the people who are going to attend Finovate Summit 2026.
Come to this summit with a very open mind. Don't carry baggages that most of the people do there. They carry baggages. Don't come with baggages. Come with a very open mind. People who are coming as a mentor, people who are coming as a part of the panel also, please share your success systems openly. Don't hold back knowledge. Because sometimes I see, then this I have seen in IIT IIMs also, and in the top colleges which I have consulted and industries which I have consulted, industry people feel that they have some prescription with them. If they open it up, they are lost. No, they should understand one thing: markets are changing. Today, it is a very, very lovable prescription for you.
Yeah.
But maybe with the internet on and with Chat GPT and Perplexity, you can get this prescription within 10 minutes by clicking of a button. So be very open,
Yeah.
open to innovations, open to it. Come to this conference with lot of learning and give learning and take
Take
learning.
learning.
That is
So, friends, so it is not all about the idea. It is basically just talk about your idea. Somebody can add more value. It is more about execution. If you can execute it well, everything goes well. Let's have one rapid fire round.
sure.
Funding or bootstrapping?
Bootstrapping,
Okay. Growth or profitability?
profitability,
Okay. Team or lone person?
team,
Team. Risk or stability?
stability.
Okay. India or global?
Start with India, go global.
Thank you, Professor. It was really nice talking to you, and it was amazing experience sharing about your Finovate Summit, which we are going to have on Feb 28th at Denison Hotel. Thank you. I wish to see you all. Visit the website, and QR code is in the bottom. You can scan the QR code and register. Only we have limited seats. Do register fast and attend the event. Thank you.